Hey, I'm home! All right, you're already here. Welcome to Mr. Graham's house. Today, we're going to do some drawing. We're going to draw a cartoon character. So, I've got my easel set up in the kitchen where it's bright. And we're going to grab the bird. Come on, Pie. Step up. Come on, Pirate. We're going to get Pirate and see if she wants to come and draw with us. Get the pencil. Alright. Here's my drawing paper here. And you will need to have your pencil. And you will need to have your drawing paper out. And we're going to turn our paper this way. Up and down the tall way. So that would be vertical. And we're going to be drawing shapes today. And I want you to follow along. We're going to be drawing a little dog, a cartoon character. And we're going to be drawing shapes. I want you to follow along as I draw. And I want you to draw very lightly, because we might be erasing out some areas or adding to the drawing things later. Because at first you're going to draw it like I do, and then you can add what you want to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start right here in our paper and draw a oval shape. Leave enough room at the top, because this is going to not be the top of the head. So here's our oval shape right here. There we go. I'll darken this in later. Now, we're going to put on top of that oval shape, we're going to put a rectangle coming up here like this. So here we've got a rectangle shape coming up above that, like that. I can draw it lightly, and then when I get it like I want it, I can darken it in. Now on the sides of this, we're going to draw some ears, and they're going to be kind of like the shape of a banana. And you can make them coming up, or you can make them going down. It's your choice. So I'm going to make my ears, big floppy ears on this silly dog, coming down like this. So there's a shape of one ear, and here's a shape of another ear. They're kind of like a banana shape, or a squash, some kind of shape like that. They can be bigger than mine or smaller than I drew mine here. Now we're going to come right here, and we're going to go bump, bump, kind of like if I was writing the letter M. So I write it in the air first, and then I touch my pencil down and write it lightly, and then I can darken it in. Always just barely touch your pencil down, and you won't have a problem. And if you make a mistake, no problem. I'm going to put his nose here. In the middle of his snout here is his nose. So there's an oval shape for that. And down here is going to be his mouth, and you can make it right in the middle or to the side. You can make a wavy line for the mouth. You can make a upturned mouth if you want him to look tough. Or you could make a little crooked little smile. I'm going to give him a cute crooked little smile here. And I'm going to put a little line on each end of that. Now we're going to do the eyes, and I'm going to put the center parts of the eyes, the pupil, the black part here. And I'm going to make a line up here. This is like his eyelids up here. It's not his eyebrows. Now we can make eyebrows too. So if you put them both coming down like this, you're going to have an angry looking dog. If you make them both raised, he will look surprised. Or maybe one is down low and the other one is going up high. He has a puzzled look on his face. He looks a little mischievous, maybe. Mine does now. So now I'm going to start to draw his body now. So I'm going to put a couple of lines coming down here. This is his neck. And I'll put a dog collar in a minute. And then for his little body here, I'm going to make a little jelly bean shape. A little jelly bean shaped body. And his body is much smaller than his head, but that's because he's a cartoon character, so that's okay. Doesn't have to have true proportions. Now we're going to draw his arms, and if you want to make one arm coming up and one arm going down, that would be okay if he's waving. Or you could make him some other way. You could make both his arms down if you want to. Or he could be holding something in your picture. You can make that how you want. So, but I'm going to draw this arm coming up. So here's his hand coming up, and then, or here's his arm, 2 lines for his arm. His palm of his hand's going to be right there. And then if I had my hand up here, this way, waving at you, which way would my thumb face? Well, you can see it will face in towards him. So here's his thumb, And then for his fingers, I'm just going to go bump, bump, bump to make 3 fingers. Like that. So that is a real simple cartoon hand. We're not doing anything complex. Easy, easy. Keep it simple. It's a cartoon. So here's his other arm coming down, and here's his palm and his thumb here, and bump, bump, bump his fingers there on that hand. He's holding it down. Now I'm going to make his legs down here. So some lines coming down for the legs, and I'm going to make some shoes. Now you can make any type of shoes you want. You can make tennis shoes, you can make boots, you can simply draw a shape like this, and that can be the shoe. This could come like that. And there's a shoe shape. So I'm going to do this over here. He's got big kind of clunky shoes. After all, he's a cartoon dog. And I can personalize them and make them like I want to in just a minute. Like if I want to put a line underneath here for the rubber part on the bottom, okay, I can do that. You could give them shoelaces or whatever in a minute. Let's see, if we wanted to have a little tail, he could have a little tail coming out like this. Here's his little waggy tail. Now, at this time, I'm ready to start personalizing my dog. So if you want him to look like a fuzzy, fluffy, furry dog, you can go around the edge like this. Zoop, 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 with some fuzzy, back and forth fuzzy lines like this, and we have texture of fur. If you want him to be a smooth coated dog, you can give him a smooth coat. I'm going to give him some hair up here, some boop, 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 like this, shoop, 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 and some really wild bedhead like this. Crazy hair. And then some fuzzy lines coming down here. Fur. My furry dog. And his ears are, you can make them fluffy if you want to, or smooth. Now his eyes, I'm going to darken in this pupil now, and I'm just going to take a little piece of that and not color it. Leave it white. What is that? A reflection of light in his eyes, and that makes him look like he's alive. Like if you look at somebody, you see a reflection of light in their eye. That spark of life. Okay, and there, darkening everything in, and you can do this darkening in with markers. You guys can use your markers to darken, or the art sticks, or you can darken in with pencil too. I'm darkening mine in with pencil here, but you will probably have time to color yours. So here's, I'm going to give him a collar. Oh, let's give him a dog collar going around his neck like this, and you can put a, here's his dog tag. Every dog's got to have a dog tag. So I can have some fun now. Let's see, let's give him a belt. Oh, belt. You can put a belt buckle on there. And I'm going to give him some cool pants. And these pants are striped. Oh, how cool. Mr. Cool Dog. Cool striped pants. You can do any other things you want to it. Let's put some, let's make this a fluffy tail. A little furry tail here. Okay, there we go. You can put some wagging lines on it so it looks like it's wagging. And we can just keep going. Keep working on your little dogs and personalizing them and making them how you want. Fixing them up. I'm going to give him a t-shirt. Just got on a little cool sleeveless t-shirt here. But yours can have a dress. You can draw a dress on this little, make it a girl dog, put long eyelashes, put some lipstick. You can do it any way you want. It's your cartoon character, and you can make whatever kind of dog character you want to make. So have fun with your character and personalize it and make it something you like. So here's another one I did earlier. And his t-shirt says Cool Dog on it. So there's a couple of different dogs. And you can draw yours how you want, and I'll draw mine how I want. Cool, huh? Alright, you did a great job, Pirate.